And everybody, no matter how screwed up, all right, your shoulders, your knees are, should be able to do at least 3 or 4, maybe even 5 or 6 of these great 9 exercises. All right guys, Mark McKilley with Live Anabolic. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to warm up, especially for you guys that are over the age of 50, and not just how, but why. Now, one of the tricks is, I'm wearing a little hoodie right here, guys. This is one of the ways you can help your body warm up, and that is just literally from a temperature standpoint, all right? Especially if it's kind of cold. If we're doing this during the winter and it's cold inside the house or something like that, you guys need to start with some kind of a jacket on, okay? And then secondly, why do I have a picture of my dog up here? What's going on there? Well, even dogs need to warm up. Now, I don't have any video of this, but I promise every time that guy, Mojo, and I go out to play, he doesn't just hop up. He gets up and he literally stretches. I wish you guys could see it, but he'll stretch his front legs and he'll stretch his hind legs, all right? And so, guys, warming up is more important now than ever as we get older. And it's in large part to prevent injury. But also, even if you're not getting injured, if you're not warming up properly, you're not going to get nearly as much out of your workout. And I'm going to give you a bunch of different exercises that you guys can experiment with to figure out which ones work the best for you. All right, so I get asked questions all the time from you guys, and that's one of the reasons I like shooting these kind of videos. So I'm going to answer everybody's questions, all right? How do you warm up? Why do you warm up? My knees hurt. I'm over 55. I've got surgery. I've had knee replacement. I can't do jumping jacks. All right, so I'm going to give you tons of different exercises that are really low impact, especially on your knees, all right? Now, guys, you don't need to do every single exercise to warm up, all right? So I'm going to give you a plethora to choose from, a big smorgasbord, okay? And so based on your particular situation, whether you got a bad shoulder, bad knee, bad hip, I don't know, you're going to be able to find at least 3 or 4 of these exercises that are going to be fantastic for you, all right? So find the ones that you like, and then you can just incorporate those every single day before you start your warm-up. So one of the things I think you guys are going to notice as I go through all these exercises is that they are pretty much all cardio-focused exercises, all right? So none of these are really designed to build muscle per se, all right? Now there's one exercise called a push-up that yes, can build your chest muscle, but if you do it the way I'm going to show you, it's not really designed to build and stress out your muscle. It's really designed just to kind of get things warmed up. So what do I mean by warm up? I mean, we need to get the blood flowing. You need to get your heart rate up a little bit, all right? I want your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, your joints, all right, to start going through the motion, all right, of getting the blood moving, because one of the ways we get hurt is we start straining at some exercise, all right, one of the muscle building exercises, and if we're just not ready for it, all right, you're far more likely to strain a muscle, and really worse than straining a muscle is hurting a tendon or ligament. Because remember, muscles have a ton of blood flow going to them, so when you pull a muscle, it actually heals pretty quick. It's when you hurt a tendon or ligament that takes forever, and I mean months and sometimes a year, to really get better, because tendons and ligaments have absolutely very little muscle. Almost no blood vessels are in ligaments, and that's why it takes so long for those things to heal. I've had tons of those injuries, all right, when I've been straining really, really hard, and I don't pull my bicep, but I can feel it down here in the joint, all right? I feel that I got tendonitis, all right? I hurt my tendon. All right, so jumping jacks, real straightforward, guys. I mean, up and down, all right? Everybody knows how to do this. Right now, I'm not building any muscle at all here. I'm just kind of lightly working almost every muscle in my body right now. But it's so light that I'm not getting a pump, all right? I'm just getting the blood flowing a little bit. I'm getting my heart rate up, but a lot of you guys can't do jumping jacks. And I know that because I get emails from you. I hear about it on Facebook, okay? So let me give you another fantastic cardio exercise to do in lieu of jumping jacks. And those are mountain climbers, guys. Now, everybody, even with bad knees, should be able to do mountain climbers as a cardio exercise, because guess what? I've got almost no pressure, almost no weight on my knees, all right? So you can do them nice and slow. If you're a beginner, all right, back and forth. But I promise you do about 20 of these on each side, you're gonna get out of breath because you have to engage your core. Basically, I'm doing a plank right now, except I'm moving my legs back and forth. Now guys, I want you to be able to start moving faster, okay? And then eventually, I want you to be able to hop a little bit on your toes. So when you do this fast like this, all of a sudden, that's a cardio exercise, all right? So what you just saw there with those fast mountain climbers, with me bouncing a little bit on my toes, is the same thing as if I was standing vertical and doing high knees or running in place. But man, there's zero impact on my knees when I'm doing it horizontal. So that is a great alternative to jumping jacks, high knees, or running in place. All right, guys, man, I got a bunch of different exercises I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm already warmed up, so you guys can keep your sweatshirt on as long as you want, all right? You can do your whole workout in it if you want, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. Now, another really good exercise is a push-up. Now, I know for a lot of guys, it's really difficult to just knock out 8 or 10 push-ups, all right? So I want it to be more of a cardio push-up, all right? And remember, all we're doing is trying to kind of get the blood flowing to the muscles. I don't really want you to fatigue the muscles so much, all right? So if push-ups are really tough for you, all right, just do them on your knees, guys. So, you know, just knock out. You know, now you don't do them to failure, all right? Just knock out 10 or 15, all right? Give yourself about a 15-second rest, knock out another 10 or 15. So the goal with all these exercises is to get the blood flowing into the muscles without really putting hardly any stress or strain on your joints or your muscles. Remember, this is all just baby warm-up stuff. All right, now this is a really simple exercise, squats. Now, you know, the thing is, if you do them pretty quick, all right, you can turn it into a cardio workout, all right? Now, for guys who have bad knees and you say, I can't do a squat, that hurts, all right? Now, just try this. Now, if you can go this deep, all right, just do a bunch of these, right? If squats hurt to go that deep, screw it. Get down and do mountain climbers, all right? So you can do tons of squats. And the reason you can turn it into a cardio exercise is because these are big muscles, all right? You're using your butt, your quads, your hamstrings, all right? And you're actually engaging your core when you're doing that. So you're using so many different little muscles at the same time, it gets you out of breath, all right? And remember, guys, combine these exercises. Find the 3 or 4 that you like the best and just do them back to back to back, all right? Catch your breath after you do one circuit, do it all over again. You may need to do 3 or 4 circuits to really warm up before you jump in to your full-blown workout. All right, so everything I've shown you so far has been either just a straight cardio, a chest, of kind of a front of your body muscle group related. Now, don't forget your shoulders and your back, all right? So many guys forget that, and rows are a great way. So you don't need a lot of weight here. Now, I'm just gonna bend over, stick my butt out, all right? I'm doing my best to keep my back really nice and straight. All right, just up and down, guys. You don't need much weight. I just want you to knock out about 15 or 20 of these. All right, so when you're doing this, it's not just getting your heart rate up, you're really warming up your shoulders, guys. Now, anytime you're doing a shoulder workout or a chest workout, all right, I always incorporate rows at the very beginning. And that's because you're activating so many muscles. You're activating your posterior delts. Remember, your shoulders got 3 distinct muscle groups, the front, the side, and the back. And it's really hard to kind of get that back working. All right, so rows get your shoulder muscles working, but it also gets your upper back, your lats, all right, get your lower back activated. So bent over rows, another really, really good way. And always do this. Anytime you're doing a shoulder workout or a chest workout, start off with some just real lightweight rows. Okay, this next exercise requires some real lightweight dumbbells. Don't use much weight here, all right? Once again, this is gonna target almost all the muscles in our body, and it should be good for you guys with bad knees, because all I'm gonna do is take a wide stance, all right? I'm not gonna be bending up and down with my knees much, all right? So this is called a clean and jerk. So that's about all I gotta bend my knees right there. So I'm just gonna take the weight and I'm gonna go here and then up. All right, so if you have bad knees, guys, how much did I bend my knees? How much did I use my knees there? There was zero impact on my knee joint, and I'm still activating the muscles in my lower body, my back, my shoulders, my triceps. So you get a lot of muscles involved there. Knock that out about 15 or 20 reps. Another fantastic exercise to get that heart rate up going. And then also to incorporate a ton of different joints, remember? So most cardio exercises are really good for you because they're compound movements. We got tons of different joints working, lots of different muscle groups at the same time, and of course, that's why your heart has to increase its rate so much to supply the oxygen to all the muscles that are being used at the same time. Okay, here's another real straightforward exercise, guys, that shouldn't affect your knees at all. You just need a very light weight here, very, very light dumbbell weight. So it's called a lawnmower. I love the names of some of these exercises. So basically, I'm just gonna start on one side, and it's like you're pulling the rope on a lawnmower, except we're gonna go up over my head. So I'm just gonna, all right, so knock out about 10 on one side, and then you can just switch, all right? Simple as that. Yo, Adrian, what's this next exercise? Real straightforward. We're just gonna do air punches, guys. And I know this looks really easy because I'm just punching the air, and I just kind of back and forth, all right? Do 20 or 30 on each side, all right? So that's 40 to 60 total, all right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I promise, guys, you'll get your heart rate up. Now, another take on this is overhead punches. Now, that's really gonna get your shoulders going. So, overhead. All right, so, guys, I know it looks real easy because there's no weight in my hand, right? You do this, I promise, you do it fast, you do it hard, you'll really feel that shoulder starting to burn. Plus, you're gonna feel yourself get out of breath and your heart rate's gonna start climbing. All right, the ninth and final exercise you guys can experiment with as far as warming up before a real hardcore workout. The standing knee to elbow. So guys, it's an exercise that's real straightforward to do, but don't try to alternate it. So we're just gonna be doing the knee to the elbow so it's offset like this, all right? Knock out about 10 on one side, guys. And, really get it up here. I want, try to get that elbow to touch your knee, all right? And then switch sides. And don't bring your leg all the way across, all right? I want you to try to meet in the middle. So you're gonna bring your elbow down across as your knee comes up. So it's and then all right, so all these 9 options I just gave you, guys, are all gonna do the the job, all right? But don't just pick one or two. I really think it is going to help you get all your joints, your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons to a place where they can handle a much more hardcore workout when you get into the actual program itself. Because remember, Fit After 50, Ripped After 40, any of the workout programs that we have for you are designed to be done really hard. Now remember, phase one of Fit After 50, I say, you know, you got to kind of pace yourself. Don't kill yourself on every single set. But as you get in shape over the coming months, you're going to get way more out of your workouts if you really kill them hard, all right? I mean, it's going to hurt. You're going to be really out of breath at the end of each set, all right? The muscles themselves are going to be burning because of all the lactic acid, all right? And if you're not pushing them that hard that you feel that way, then you're not going to be getting nearly as much out of your workouts. But to be able to do that, you have to warm up first. And I came up with a bunch of different ideas for you guys that have bad knees, all right? And everybody, no matter how screwed up, all right, your shoulders, your knees are, should be able to do at least 3 or 4, maybe even 5 or 6 of these great 9 exercises. Do I look like Mojo? All right, he's my best friend, man. He's a great guy. I wish you all got to know Mojo as well as I do. But you have to really hit these workouts hard if you want to benefit in the long run. And the only way to do that is to warm up properly. Otherwise, you're going to get hurt and then you're going to quit. So if it doesn't happen overnight, that means you got to stick with it. And if you stick with it, you're eventually going to reach your goal. See you next time.